All right, chat. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make sure. That looks good. Can you be over a little bit more? Let's see. How about now? Hold on. Alright, that should be better. Let's see it on the stream. What's up, chat? What's up? What's going on? What's going on, chat? Give me 1 second as I update the stream here. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, cool. Alright, now that we're all set, let's go back to standard. Actually, hold on 1 second. Hold on, chat. Alright. Alrighty, folks, we're back in action. Alright, what do we got? Alright, so chat, we're going back to topic research. We're going to find outliers of all the competitors, write down all the topics that they talk about, add it to my planner, and then as more people join, we'll do some other stuff, maybe some Q&As and whatnot. Let me see what Tiago's up to in the chat too. Cool. Okay. All right, let's see.
Watch someone talk on camera and it feels completely natural, but then the second that you try.
All right. So this is a good example right here, chat. What's her name? Madison Swami. So she has a video that's outperforming her average, same, and it's the exact same topic as bonus footage here. So they both talked about yapping as the topic, and those are both outperforming on their pages. So I'm going to highlight, if I can, I'm going to highlight the topic of yapping so I can see, okay, this is clearly a topic in demand. It was on multiple accounts so far that I've seen, and if someone were to look at my page, they would see it was also an outlier on my page as well. What's up, Jet? Right now we're doing some topic research. So I'm looking at what topics can I make content about. And I'm streaming this so that if anyone else is concerned about, I don't know what videos to make. This is a potential process that you could, if you want, not advice, but if you wanted to adopt, this is how I do it. So up to you. But what's going on, Jet? Have you been in these streams before? All right, so now we're going to writer. If you have, let me know in the chat. Cool. Let's go to writer. Let's see his posts. Okay. So what is this? What do I stand for?
personal brand, you're just posting content. This is a really big problem, so here's how to fix it. So most people are gonna tell you to post consistently and use good hooks, which is very true. You should be doing that, but they don't tell you how, or more importantly, why. Now, everybody in the world has a personal brand. It just means reputation, and you amplify it on social media by making videos. Because you have lived a unique life, you have different values, beliefs, and perspectives on the world or your industry. But here's where you're going wrong. Posting content doesn't equal a strong brand. Two people could post the same advice. One of them gets 200 views on their videos, while the other one builds a cult-like audience. So if you're a founder and you want to build a brand that is magnetic instead of forgettable, I believe your content should be built around these three things. First is what you believe that others don't. Second is what you've actually lived through. Third is what you refuse or fear to say. Don't keep asking yourself, what should I post? Instead, ask, what do I stand for? Content just gets views, but identity builds leverage. You're
That's good. That's a good one. All right, so let's add that there. Building a personal brand versus posting content. And what's this guy? Writer. Nice. Okay. All right. So we have that video. I think that's it for his page. Let's see who else we got. Oh yeah, Lauren. Lauren's great. Great account. What's going on, Pause? How are you? Right now we are researching content. I am looking for topics right now. Topics, not hooks, not scripts or anything like that. We're looking at what are people talking about that's really resonating. Then that gives me more of a direction on what videos I should make. All right. So her most popular video is about faking yapping. So again, yapping. It's telling me that I need to make more videos about yapping since obviously my audience wants that too. Okay. We got our boy Jonathan. Oh wait, does Lauren have any others? No, this one's... Oh, this one is also... So these two are both her highest performing videos. They're about faking yaps. So this is screaming at me to make more yap content. Yep. Lauren. Okay, so we got retention graphs, cool. Just give me 1 second, chat. What's going on? Ads by Hisham. What's going on, man? Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. A little busy right now. What you're looking at, by the way, is I'm doing some topic research here. So let me zoom in. We're trying to find good topics for me to make videos about. So not looking at hooks, not looking at scripts or anything like that, but looking at what topics are people resonating with. So Jonathan's most popular videos are, I think he actually pinned them. Let me refresh this. What's up, Rochelle? How are you? Yeah, he did. Okay, so we got Kumar again. Doing the same thing as yesterday, Rochelle, and then I'm going to switch it up here at like the half-hour mark. A little bit of more of a, I guess, chill stream today. But I've been making a lot of progress here. Been making a lot of progress. What's up, Ashton? How are you? There we go. What's up, Bonnie? Now we got people hopping in. Right now we are doing some content research. I might have to get a banner, chat. I might try to make these streams a little bit more engaging too. Right now they're pretty chill. I'm just researching content for new videos that I should make. And how I'm doing that is I'm finding topics that people are resonating with. Topics. All right. Who do we got in here? Let me join with my phone. Let's see. Dr. Bonnie. What's going on, Dr. Bonnie? Yeah, right now I'm just sharing my process. So me researching some content, looking at topics that people are resonating with across a handful of different accounts, and that will give me direction on what video ideas or what videos I should make. Basically, I'm trying to source ideas for my next videos. So yeah, I mean, let me know if you have any questions. I have this Google Sheet. Here, I'll zoom in a little bit. Basically, I have this Google Sheet of other people that are in my space, and then I sort their videos by their most popular videos, and then I try to see the similarities. Like, what are they talking about here? Oh, I zoomed in too much. All right, so this guy, 5 Instagram settings that kills small accounts. Okay. I've seen those videos do really well, and I can use a unique angle because I don't really believe that Instagram settings matter too much when it comes to growth. And I've seen this topic a lot, that kill your account. So this could be a good topic to make content on. Let's see what else. Does he have any other popular videos? This is in May 31st.
Article talking about the #1 reason that most people fail, and it's not because they're dumb or less talented. Most of the time, actually, the smartest people are the ones who fail. They have something called the preparing. Shut the fuck.
October 17th. Okay. So I'll have this and this here. Okay. All right, so I put those two there. What's up, ice cream? We're almost done here doing our last bit of topic research. Then we'll be done for quite some time. We're seeing what topics are people resonating with across a handful of different accounts. So I'm going down this list, sorting by their most popular videos and seeing what are the topics that are getting the most engagement here. And this will... Are you prioritizing shares or saves or something else? What tells you the topic is hot? Good question. Awesome that you're chilling with the garden. For me, when I do research on my own account, I'm looking at shares the most. But how do I know if topics are hot when I'm doing this research? Is I'm basically just seeing the number of views compared to their average. So, for example, this guy, it looks like he averages maybe like 5,000 views a post, give or take. And then if I scroll to his most popular videos, these have 50,000 views. So obviously these videos performed better than average, and so I'm taking that as a hot topic. And now when I find them, like this was posted June 29th, now I want to see the video and see, okay, is this a topic that I think fits with my audience, I believe in, or I can have a unique take on, basically.
Customers is probably why they're not converting. Google Translate may help someone read your website, but it doesn't help them find it. It doesn't.
For example, like this one, this is a good example of this is a topic that's doing really well on this guy's page, but I don't think it fits with my audience. He's talking about websites. Let's see. This is a B-roll. This actually could be a good one because this one's more personal. So this one's a very wide concept where he's saying like he doesn't want to climb the corporate ladder. That appeals to a lot of people. I can see why that did well. So I'll add that one here. Don't want to climb the corporate ladder. Story. That's a good one because I could see myself making a similar video. I'm not going to steal the hook. I'm not going to steal the words that he used or anything like that, but just overall I can tell that the idea of the video is that he doesn't want to just like play this game of corporate life. So I can make maybe a story similar with that topic in mind since people are resonating. So yeah, to answer your question, I'm just looking really quickly at the views per video. If the views are way above average, then that tells me that something worked on that video. But I always want to give a disclaimer that views, of course, are like, they're not the end all be all. When I'm making content, I'm not thinking about like, is this video going to get a ton of views? I'm always thinking about, is there a reason why someone should share this video? That's what I've been thinking about a lot recently. And a lot of my previous piece of content have not gone through that test, and I'm noticing that there's like low shares on a lot of my recent ones because I haven't been thinking so critically about shares in particular. Shares and the skip rate seem to be the most important factors according to Instagram. When you look at Instagram edits and you look at your own analytics, it will show you the order of importance. So skip rate is basically measuring your hooks. How long can you keep people engaged with your video? And then share rate is the next most important thing. So when you're making content, as this is advice for me too, I'm trying to prioritize shares when I'm making content. But when I'm doing topic research, I'm looking at views. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense there. All right, Madison knows best. We're almost done here, guys, and then we'll switch gears. What's up, Mr. Stevie? Thanks for joining. What's up, Dr. Bonnie? What's up, Angela? If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. Hopefully I'm making somewhat of sense. The process is pretty straightforward here when it comes to, what's up, Quilitza? When it comes to me finding what topics are working, I'm basically just looking at their best performing videos in terms of views. But when I'm making my videos, recently I've been thinking a lot about how can I get people to share this? That way, if people share it, you know, it's going to get more views. So I don't ever, when I'm making content, I'm never really thinking about like, oh, this video is going to get 10,000 views, because that's out of my control. But I can control how can I make this video shareable. And what I've noticed for me, I'll give you guys just some of my insights. And I may make a video on this too, sharing what I've learned. My most shared videos are because either it's a super unique insight, like something that has totally changed someone's beliefs or like opinions around a topic. For example, like my yapping video. Or are you organically making these videos or using AI? Right now I'm organically making these videos, but I am trying to implement more AI for refinement. Not necessarily to create ideas for me or to write scripts, but for me, for example, when I'm telling you guys, like, I've noticed recently I need to go through this mental exercise of how can I make this video shareable. That could be a good time where I can have maybe Claude help me with that. And I might, who knows, I might even try to like build some sort of bot that I could give to you guys that you can just type in like, how do I make this shareable? And it'll give you some ideas. I don't know. But anyways, when I look at, I wish I could show you guys edits on my desktop, but I can't for whatever reason. I guess they just don't have like a desktop version. But whenever I look at my most shared videos, they are because like someone shares it because it's actually something super unique, or there's like something in there that they've learned in the video. So they would share it to someone else to be like, check this out, this just helped me, or check this out because this will change your mindset around this topic. Second reason why people share the content for me that I'm noticing is if I'm like giving out a free resource, they will comment, but then they'll also share this to, for example, like I share a lot of content when it comes to free resources to like a group chat, a lot of times just so that I can remember to go back to the video. And so I'm noticing a lot of viewers might have similar behavior where they'll share a video to their friends just to kind of like bookmark it, or they might share it to other people to say, check this out, this might help you. It's very easy when it comes to like, my background with making content was in the entertainment space, and creating comedy content is much easier in my opinion than education content, because when you're making like memes or videos that are meant to be funny, skits, whatever, it's very easy to understand why people would share it. Like you're going to share memes with your buddies because that's how people like to laugh at reels, you know. So now I've been doing more of a deep dive on my page to understand like, why would someone share this video if it's not funny? And so far I'm noticing that there's a, like, again, if I'm giving out a free resource, they might share it to bookmark it. If I'm giving something that is what a lot of people refer to as like net new value, something totally unique, nobody's ever heard of before, and it's very tangible or tactical, like people can apply the knowledge right then and there. For example, like my yapping video, you know, I imagine a lot of you guys might have found me from that video. That one, I believe, if you guys, actually, let's do this experiment. Everyone that's in here, have you guys all found my page because of the yapping video? Can you let me know in the chat? Just say yes or no. And if so, did you guys share that video with anyone? If you did, let me know what the reason was that you shared it. My hypothesis is that a lot of people shared this video because it was a unique take on yapping that potentially could change a lot of people's minds. That was my hypothesis. And so someone would share this with someone else to say, wait a second, like, watch this video because this is a new approach to yapping, right? What's up, Karen? What's up, Sam? Right now I'm doing a quick experiment. Oh, awesome that you didn't find me. Angela, what video did you find me from? I'd be curious to know. Right now I'm doing a quick experiment with the chat to see what videos did you guys find me from, because I want to know a peek into the viewer behavior. So if you guys found me from this video here, can you just type in yes or no in the chat? And if so, let's just do a quick exercise so I can learn a little bit more. And this also could help you guys as well. We could kind of figure this out together. So if you guys found me from, let's see, so who do we got in here? We got Angela, Quiletza, Bonnie. Did you find me from this video as well? Or did you find me from another video? And my second question for you guys is, if you found me from this video, did you share this with someone? I'm not testing you, saying that you should. If you did share it with someone, what was the reason why you shared it? Because I'm just giving you guys my hypothesis, but like actual real-time feedback from people is way more valuable. Oh yeah, the one on Claude, yeah. I did one on Claude, yes. That was a couple weeks ago. I did, you might have found me from this one, Angela. Where was it? Let me look. I've done a few on Claude. Why can't I find it? Hold on. This one, right? All right. So hold on. Let me pull up like 2 or 3 videos that I think you guys might have come here from, and then let's do this exercise together and figure out why you engaged, because this might also give you guys some insights for your audience. This is a current mental exercise that I'm doing in my head. It's almost like a test before I post, like the videos that I make today, before I am about to post, I guess, tomorrow's content. I'm running through in my head, why would someone share this? And I'm trying to like really think, a little bit deeper as to what would cause someone to share it. Because sharing, like, my most viewed videos are also the ones that have the most shares. I did see the yapping. You did one on Claude. Yes, that's how I came here, but I don't believe I shared it. I did find that one, reshared on my other account. Okay. So here's a couple thoughts. Okay, so Bonnie didn't share it. That's fine. Not a test. Did anyone, and then reshare to my other account. Has anyone shared any of my content? This is, again, I'm not trying to test you guys. Like, it's okay if you haven't. I get like I'm a random stranger on the internet. What I'm trying to figure out is what causes people to make certain decisions, right? We have been told by Instagram that shares are the most important metric alongside skip rate. How I know that is, again, I mean, if you go to your edits app, which I wish I could show on my desktop, but on the edits app, it shows you the order of importance. So skip rate's the number 1, and then share rate's the number 2. And so if shares are the most important, we got to figure out, why would people share our content? Okay. Now, let me ask you guys this question. If you didn't share any of my videos, were there any actions that you took after watching my content? For example, did you save a video? Did you follow me right after seeing a video? Did you visit my profile and then check me out to see what I'm all about? I'm curious, like, what your first, because, I mean, you guys got to understand, like, I'm a stranger to everyone here on the internet. So I totally get why you guys you see me for the first time, you're like, okay, what is this kid on about, you know? Is this kid a guru, like another guru trying to sell me stuff? And I'll just reintroduce myself for everyone here, just quick context. I am not an expert. I am actively documenting my journey. If there was one decision that I wish I could make, if I were to like rewrite the past, it would be to rewrite this video so it doesn't come off as like an expert as much. I wrote this comment kind of explaining that I am not an expert. I'm trying to document my journey, and a lot of my journey involves studying content, observing, creating, and learning. Like I'm trying to learn every single day. That's why I go on these lives. So quick introduction about me in case you guys haven't been here before or know much about my page. I did see the yapping, maybe to my other account. So yeah, question for you guys. What actions did you take after watching my content? So like if you saw, for Angela, if you saw this video, what happened next? Did you share this video with someone? Did you comment? Did you follow me afterwards? Did you visit my profile to see if I'm legit? I'm curious. This is a good exercise, guys. So yeah, this is going back to someone's, I think it was Bonnie that asked maybe earlier. Yeah, Bonnie asked about prioritizing shares or saves. This is my new mental exercise, is trying to think, why would someone share this piece of content? And I'm noticing that people share stuff when it is true, like I shared to myself to bookmark and follow. Nice. Okay. So I'm noticing, based on that, I went to your YouTube and followed you there. Thank you so much, Colette's. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Yeah, I go live every single day. I'm trying to learn with you guys as I'm growing. So when you guys saw me, like when I made this Claude video, I was at 1,000 or like 2,000 followers maybe. So now I'm at 7,000. And so I'm trying to just share as much as I can throughout my journey of growing. And so right now where I'm at in my current mindset is figuring out this question. How can I get, with every piece of content that I make, how can I get someone to share it? For example, I made a video that I thought would do really well yesterday. I put it in trial reels. Same with actually the last one that I posted. I posted this one. This is me experimenting. It's the exact same video as the Claude video, but this one flopped. I just posted 12 minutes ago, but this is a trial reel. Now people are starting to comment, so it'll get past 1,000 views, and I'm totally fine with that. But I thought, for example, like this video would do pretty well because it's literally the exact same video as the Claude one with 130,000 views. And there is a reason why someone would share this, because it is the exact same value. But I guess maybe the format just doesn't resonate with the audience. Is something that I'm learning. But regardless, this video as well as another video 2 days ago, I posted, make them funny, and I've noticed with one of my AI avatars I get way more views. 100%. That's what I'm saying. Like my background before this page, I've grown a couple pages in the past that were in the comedy space. These videos are just like second nature to me. These memes, like I made this video in 5 minutes. It's at 6,000 views now. It's like, it's super obvious why someone would share this because it's relatable, it's funny, people send it to their friends. With education, and then I mean you can look at all the comments here, right? And to some people, like 6,000 views might not be a whole lot. To me, it's awesome. Like just 2 months ago, I would be happy with just 1,000 view video for education stuff. But like, I'm definitely progressing. And so like this video has a ton of shares, and that's also contributing to why it's gotten so many views so far. Same with like this one has some pretty good shares. But I posted, this one that I posted the other day has some good shares on it because it was like truly unique. But I posted a video 2 days ago into trial reels that I thought would actually do really, really well. It was a game video. Actually, I can show you guys on my YouTube. This actually could be a good like learning lesson for all of us. So really good question that Bonnie asked. So I posted this video on trial reels. It actually did Let's pretty. see how much you actually know about content. It did pretty well on YouTube. So I made this video and it's a game. It's basically me saying like, guess who said this quote. Okay, and these are all like content gurus that most people I think know. Like everyone here I think knows who Alex Hormozy is, Gary Vee, and then Jesse Jean, maybe. I actually, when I made this video, again, this was 2 days ago. So that's more proof that I am not an expert. I'm just someone that's figuring it out. And I'll share my winnings and my my lessons and my wins and my losses. Jeez. I thought this video would do well, but then when I watch it back, I realized like there's not. Let's see. I don't know if there's really a reason why someone would share this. I thought my original hypothesis was that I thought someone would share this to their friends to ask like, how many did you get right, you know? But when I look at it, maybe it was just too basic of questions. And so this one got, on Instagram, it didn't really do well at all. It got like 400 views in trial reels, no shares. And I think either it was just too basic or maybe like the format was just unique. People didn't really resonate with it. But I noticed that it didn't really get a lot of shares. And so when I look at the videos, I won't try to dissect this with you guys now because I don't want to go on a tangent trying to figure it out. But when I look at the videos that have gotten the most shares, like this one, the Claude video that Angie saw, my other videos about yapping, this video here that I posted a couple weeks ago about talking head videos, this video about yapping, these videos do well. Like this one here, I knew that this one would do well. This one's kind of a funny one. But yeah, these videos do well because I think I introduce a new perspective, like a truly new insight, as well as it is super tactical. Like you can watch this video and immediately understand. Sorry, that's kind of a weird pause. You can immediately understand the steps that you can implement right away. So I would imagine someone would share a video like this so that they can send it to their friends to try it. So like not only is it a new perspective or like something they haven't heard before, so something super unique, but also something that they could try immediately. And so they might share it a bookmark. Awesome, Angelina. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, all the live replays are going to be on my YouTube channel. So I'll send you a DM if you want to check out my YouTube. Again, I'd really appreciate you actually watching the replay. I know I'm just kind of yapping for a little bit, but if you do want to learn just some of my thoughts, I'd be happy to share my YouTube with you. So I'll do that after this live. Thanks for joining. So anyways, with these, I think the main reason why this one did well to me is I'm talking about something that is really popular topic. A lot of people are trying to figure out talking head videos. The same thing with yapping. And I'm giving new knowledge like that people haven't heard before because I'm breaking down like a structure. And because I'm breaking down a structure for videos, it's very easy to implement. And someone I think would share that so that they could say to their buddies like, we should try this or we should test this, blah, 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 blah. Like you got to watch this video, And then this video here, same thing. I actually should re-record this because wow, look at this, how bad the front camera is. I should record both of these actually. Quick thing I've learned is also just recording with the back camera always because my front camera, geez, awful. But this video, even with the awful audio, even with the audio and the video is both awful in this video. It's at 15,000 views so far. And this one, I think people shared this because it's also super unique. The stuff that I say in here, I'm talking about how to yap better so people could share it to their friends and be like, we should, again, this could help us kind of thing. But also the stuff that I'm saying in here is not something that most people have heard before. Like I'm not saying to just be yourself. I'm giving like links to videos that are very unique tactics or tricks to try. And so I imagine people are sharing that because these are all like, if you look at the comments, what is the teleprompter called? What do you mean by organic location? Yeah. It's like, these are things that people haven't heard of before. So I believe that's why people are sharing those videos that you guys have found me from. It's unique. You can share it to a friend to like try it and implement. For example, same thing with this Claude video. Like, as soon as you comment, you get the resource, and it makes sense why you would share this with like a group chat, either to bookmark it or just to share with your friends to say, guys, check this out, like what I got. Let's use this, you know? So again, I would imagine someone watching this would share it because they want to either bookmark this video, it's super unique information, and they might want to share it with their friends so that they can try it immediately after watching. Those are kind of my hypotheses on why those videos have done well. Now this video here, so I'm just going to go through my most popular videos on my page so we can kind of think through why people would share these. And hopefully, let me know in the chat, Bonnie and Kulitza, is this exercise helpful for you guys? Are you guys learning anything? Are you, like, am I activating your minds a little bit? Would you prefer me to move to a different topic? Let me know. This video here, again, it's about yapping, and it did really well, so I should probably just keep making videos about this same topic of yapping, which is also why I was doing topic research earlier, which I should do topic research on my own page. So I believe people shared this video because it's, again, something that they can immediately action on. So I give 4 videos that people can watch. So immediately after watching this video, they can go and watch the 4 videos that I list. As well as, I believe I share like very unique insights on these. Yeah. So these are like unique videos that I don't think people have heard of before. And so I believe someone would share this because they watch this video and they say, check this out. These are the videos we should watch to get better at yapping. These are not like obvious insights that I'm sharing, right? Super unique. So people are also commenting and they are sharing this. Okay. Next on the list, I have this new Instagram feature. Why would people share this one? This was me just reporting on the news. I understand. When I made this video, I thought people would comment on it because I knew it was going to be a controversial feature. Like, it just, to me, it's kind of a meaningless feature. I don't really understand it too much. So I figured people would comment on this. But why would people share this? I think people would share this just to send to friends to say, like, look, like, new feature just dropped or something. I don't know. Like, this is kind of dumb. Or maybe they can just hate on this feature together. Maybe is why people would share it. Yeah, maybe someone would share this to their friend and say, like, this is pointless, you know, and kind of hate on this feature. Maybe that's why. This is just I'm just making assumptions here. But let's keep going. This video here, this video popped off literally like the day after my yapping video, I think, or a couple days after. This one, I knew when I made it that this one would do well. I've yet to like remake a lot of these videos because I don't want to come off as an expert. I want my next videos that really pop off to share, like, let people know that I am figuring it out. So I'm focusing more on like storytelling and documentation type of content and not these. But this one, I think it's pretty clear to me why people would share this. I think people would share this video because it is a super quick and actionable tip that they can apply. So you can send it to your buddies and say, hey, let's make sure we don't do this in our bio. Let's quickly change this based on this information. So that one makes sense. This one here, 12,000 views. This one I think people would share because, again, it's like a unique strategy. So they can send it to their friends and say, let's try it. it makes sense why people didn't share this video, because I'm just talking about someone's rise to success. This video makes total sense why someone would share this. Again, I think someone would share this to say we should try one of these to make a storytelling video. Same thing with the yapping video. So my main hypothesis on why people share my content, at least, and I can widen this to educational content as a whole, is because the videos that are unique and highly actionable, like you can take the information and apply it quickly, I think get a lot of shares, because people would send this and say, hey, let's try this. For example, if I made a video on like let's say I was in the finance niche and I made a video on like high yield savings accounts, for example, let's see if that's a popular topic. I imagine it would be, because it's something that is like very easy to action on. Let's see. Yeah, like this one. Here we go. Yeah, savings account tier list. I would imagine like videos like these, if I were in the finance niche, would do really well, because it's very easy for someone to watch this and be like, send it to a friend and say, hey, we should, or you should, or I should, whatever, change banks and use this new savings account. You know? Like, people know what to do with the information, how to apply it. So that does make sense why these videos perform well. Yeah. Or like this, like sending it to a friend to say, you know, hey dude, let's not put all of our money in savings accounts. Let's try to be a little smarter, you know? So that does make sense. So anyways, longer tangent, but all of this goes back to Bonnie's point about prioritizing shares or saves. I'm really trying to think through on all of my content that I make. Now that I've found like these topics on this spreadsheet, I'm noticing some patterns on like what topics have been performing really well. And now I need to just think, okay, how can I make a video on this topic as well as have people share this with their friends? For example, if I made a video on like retention graphs, maybe I would like, I don't know, maybe I can create an AI tool that can analyze a retention graph for you, and then, you know, you don't have to like be confused on how to read retention graphs, maybe. Or maybe there's another hack or trick. I kind of hate those words, but maybe there's another tip or something that I can action from looking at a retention graph. I'm not sure. I got to think about the topic a little bit more. Same thing with like this Kumar video. So this is actually a really good example. So I don't know if you guys are familiar, and I might just be talking to Quilitza, so that's totally fine. Quilitza, I'm not sure if you're familiar with this guy, Kumar. And it makes sense why someone would share this and why this gets a lot of engagement. A lot of people are like into this guy right now, Kumar. A lot of people are saying it's him, but then she also breaks down like why this did so well. And so my theory is people would share this to say like, how can we implement this strategy for our own? Now, what I want to do is make a video on Kumar, but not about his rise to success, but rather his like quick descent to failure. Because lately he's like lost a lot of trust with his audience. Like a lot of people are not happy with what's going on in his page because, I don't know, it's really like strange what they're doing with this page. He like showed up for a while and then he disappeared. So I want to make a video talking about the downfall of Kumar, but if I just talk about, like if I just report on this, I don't know if there's as much of an incentive for someone to share it unless I frame it in a way of like how to avoid you falling, you know, this quickly after you reach success. You know, don't do these steps basically once you achieve success. that might be something that people would share and say, hey, we need to make sure we avoid this. So yeah, this actually might be a good topic for me to make. Cool. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. All right, guys, that's it for me today. We're gonna end our stream here. Kulitza, thanks for staying around for so long. Hopefully you had a good, some good value from the stream. Good progress today, guys, and we'll catch you guys in the next stream.